Welcome back to Fox Explainer. Today I am going to show you an American action movie from 2020 called The Hunt. Spoilers ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Watch out and take care. Athena is seen sitting at her desk and sending texts. She is texting with her friends and sharing memes when they start talking about the manor and the hunt. A flight attendant asks a man if he would like something to eat. She tells him they have caviar, but he's not interested, so she goes on to list things that can only be made in a kitchen. When the stewardess tells him that, he makes a snide comment and asks for champagne. She goes to get it, and when she comes back to pour it, a man walks in and scares her and the others. When the champagne man says that one of them is awake, an older man jumps up and tries to calm the man who is stumbling by telling him that he is a doctor. Everyone is surprised when he makes him lie down on the towels and stabs him. The man isn't dead, so he throws a bottle around until Athena walks in and stabs him with her shoe. Some of the others say that it hasn't even begun yet, but as she cleans her shoe, she tells him that war is not a time for sentimentality. The older man from before pulls the man who is stumbling into a different area of the plane. He is still alive and calls out for help, but the blonde woman he calls out to is already asleep. Later, the same woman wakes up outside, but she can't get the gag out of her mouth. When she stands up, she sees a woman across a river using a gag as a makeshift compass. The woman looks at her for a second and then walks away. At the same time, a man walks by behind the woman. She goes with him to a big box in the middle of a field. A few more people can be seen coming toward the box. Even though one of them says it's a trap, the man goes to open it anyway. Everyone else hides. When he opens the box, a pig runs out. He looks inside and pulls out a rack of weapons. Everyone in the field, including the blonde from before, moves toward the crate. She finds the keys to the gags and frees one of the people. No one has any idea what's going on. They all run away when someone starts shooting at them. The blonde thinks she's safe, but she's shot anyway. One of the people on the field shoots toward the place where the shots came from before, but gets killed as well. Still, the others are hiding. A woman runs out and falls in a ditch. When one of the guys goes to help her, he finds her impaled but still alive. He helps her get up, and then he steps on a landmine as they run away. They go off. Another person gets away from the shooting by running. He walks up to a fence. He almost shoots someone who walks up to him, but it's the man who opened the crate. Two others run towards them. Except for the man with the crate, they all jump the fence. He is hit by a spear and turns around to face his attackers, but they kill him right away. The other three escape and go to a gas station. The owners, who are a couple, think that the people are trying to rob the place. Blue Shirt tells them that they don't want their money. He just wants to know where he is. The people there tell him that he is in the state of Arkansas. He asks for the phone so he can call the police, and they say they'll follow the call and be there soon. The woman eats a cookie and immediately chokes on it, as if it had been poisoned. Suddenly, the couple is wearing gas masks and throwing a smoke grenade at them. Before the man in the blue shirt can shoot them, the man kills him first. They use the grenade to choke the other person and then kill him too. The woman slams the gas station. Later, they clean it up and get rid of the bodies. When the woman sees that the blue shirt has a wedding ring, she starts to feel bad. Her husband tells her that it doesn't matter because he's a bad man. Probably even says the N-word. The couple is arguing about the subtleties of racism when they get a call on the radio. They tell the woman on the other end of the line who they were able to kill, and she tells them that another hunted person is coming toward them. As she walks toward the gas station, they get it ready. When she walks in, they are ready and smile at her. Crystal asks for a pack of cigarettes and some money in case of an emergency. Then she asks where she is. When she gets a chance, the woman answers, but Crystal sees that something is wrong and attacks them. She gets the shotgun from under the counter and kills the man first, then the woman. Crystal checks the gas station and finds the bodies. She then grabs some rubber bands and some bullets. She puts her coat down and walks out of the station. She goes to check out the truck in front of her. First, she sees that the plates are fake because underneath, there are Croatian plates. Then she finds a wire attached to the door that leads to a bomb. She hides in the bushes when she hears the others talking on the radio she stole. They are looking for her because the couple from the station can't be found. Someone shoots down the drone that they sent to check out the station. The man who shot the drone shows up and breaks it even more. As he heads toward the truck, Crystal stops him and tells him it's set up. She tells him that by shooting the drone, he basically told them they were at the gas station. She then starts walking towards some train tracks she had seen earlier. The man keeps up with her. He tells her that he thinks he knows why they are there and being hunted. He must have read an article about a group of liberal elites who kidnap people and take them to a manor to hunt them down. Crystal doesn't really agree with his explanation. When she hears a train coming, she tells the man to run so they can catch it. When they get on the train, they find a group of immigrants hiding. The man says that they are not real and are just acting out a crisis. They also do not speak English. Crystal isn't sure of his ideas again. Suddenly, the train stops, and the military police search each compartment. Crystal and the man, along with the immigrants, give up. As the police are patting them down, the man decides to tell one of the officers that he and his wife are Americans and that the refugees are crisis actors. The officers don't speak English, so when one of the immigrants speaks to the man in fluent English with an American accent, they move aside. He says they don't believe him, and the guy freaks out. The immigrant tells him that he is the only actor and that he should calm down. The man tackles him and puts a grenade in his pants while everyone else hides. This guy blows up. Next, Crystal is in a truck and is being taken to a refugee camp. Once there, she is taken to an officer who asks for her papers. She asks where she is, and when they don't tell her, she starts guessing. Finally, she gets it right. She's in Croatia. She wants them to call the American embassy. But instead, they bring in Dawn, another person who was being hunted along with her. The two of them go to the camp kitchen to eat, and Dawn keeps telling her the same theories as the other guy. Suddenly, a person from the American embassy shows up to pick them up. Later, they are seen riding with him through the woods. Dawn has told him everything about their situation, and the official is shocked. He says he'll talk to the State Department and the military to find the people who were after them. Crystal notices that there's something odd about the guy, so she knocks him out and pushes him out of the car. Then she backs up on him, killing him. She finds a gun inside his jacket. While she looks through the trunk, Dawn is freaking out that she killed the official. When he looks inside, he sees that the other guy who was with her before is also dead. She finds a map, and Dawn says that he thinks they are the only ones left. Dawn wants to get in the car and drive away, but she says no. She wants to use the map to find the people who are after them so she can get back at them. She tells him a scary story that her mother used to tell her. Suddenly, the pig shows up again. At the bunker, the people who are looking for them are talking about what is and isn't politically correct. One of them is a soldier who is their advisor. He tells them to be quiet, but all they do is laugh at him. On the radio, they can hear Athena telling them to stop talking. When one of them goes outside to urinate, Dawn distracts him with the pig, and Crystal kills him. When the group gets back to the bunker, they hear a noise outside. The soldier tells them what to do, but they barely do what he says. Everyone is scared, so when Dawn drops the pig inside, they shoot it to death. The woman is upset that they killed the pig. Suddenly, Crystal kills one of the men and shoots at the others. She knocks the soldier out, and then she stabs the woman. She fights one of the other men for a rifle, but he takes out the bullets. She finds another bullet in the chamber, and she shoots him. She then goes to the sniper and kills the last one. She thinks she has caught all of them, but then the soldier grabs her and they fight. Crystal pulls a pipe out of the ceiling and beats him up with it, but she doesn't kill him. She says the woman is a hick even though she is still alive. Dawn comes in just as Crystal grabs a gun and gets ready to shoot her. He finds a gun, and Crystal tells him to ask the woman why they were hurting them. Crystal wants to kill her because she gave a stupid answer, but Dawn stops her by saying that she's a woman and should be saved. Crystal asks the woman if she should be shown mercy just because she is a woman. When the woman says no, Crystal shoots her. Dawn goes crazy, and all of a sudden, Athena's voice comes on the radio asking if he has Crystal. When he says no, she points her gun at him. He says he's not one of them when Athena keeps asking what's going on over the radio. She tells Dawn to kill Crystal, even though he begs her not to believe the woman on the radio, but she shoots him anyway. Crystal tells Athena that Dawn has died, and Athena tells her to come get her. Crystal sits down next to the soldier and has a polite conversation with him until she asks where Athena is. She tells him that she won't give up and presses on his wound to get him to tell her where she is hiding. He tells her the information, but warns her that she has been preparing for the hunt for months. Crystal kills him as well. A flashback to 1 year ago takes us to Athena's office, where two people from the company are waiting for her. They talk about the text message she got about the hunt. She says that it was just a joke, but they tell her that some people think it's real. Athena cracks up. but the man won't give up. He keeps calling it a possible PR nightmare and telling her she has to quit her job. She asks for a list of the people who have said that she hunts people as part of a plot. In another flashback, 8 months before the hunt, the group is picking the people who will join the hunt. They find it hard to decide, but Athena tells them to keep going. Suddenly, a picture of Crystal pops up on the slide as the man showing the slides reads what she has to say about Athena. She gets mad and picks her as her worst enemy. Crystal is walking toward a manor in the present. Athena tells her over the intercom that she will set off the C4 under the gate if she doesn't leave her gun there. So Crystal puts the gun down and walks into the house. Beethoven is playing in the background as Crystal cautiously walks into the house and looks at the pictures of herself and the others on Athena's wall. Athena is cooking in the kitchen while she waits for her. She asks if she killed Don, but he wasn't one of them. She doesn't say. Crystal doesn't know who she is, but it looks like Athena doesn't either. They talk about why she set up the hunt, and Crystal makes fun of her for doing it for the wrong reasons, bringing the conspiracy theory full circle and making it happen. Also, she doesn't have the right Crystal. Another Crystal with the same last name as her was the one who posted the awful conspiracy theories about Athena online. After everything is found out, Crystal takes a knife and goes after Athena. They fight brutally, and their strength and stamina are about the same. Crystal throws everything she can find at Athena, including an expensive bottle of champagne, which Athena manages to keep from breaking. She kicks her over the fireplace, but Athena gets a shotgun and follows her upstairs. They fight over the gun, but Crystal pushes her down the stairs and jumps down after her. After that, Athena gets a knife and stabs Crystal. After fighting for a while outside, they go back inside and fight again in the kitchen. Athena stabs Crystal with a vegetable cutter, but Crystal pulls her in and stabs her with the other side of the cutter as she kicks Athena. Crystal lives, but Athena dies. She stands. She eats the toast and uses a blowtorch to close her wound. She gets cleaned up and puts one of Athena's dresses and shoes on. She takes the pricey champagne with her when she leaves. When she goes outside, she sees Athena's private plane. When she gets on the plane, she tells the stewardess and the captain that she killed their bosses and threatens them with a gun, telling them to take her home. She takes a seat, and the stewardess brings her a snack and champagne. Crystal asks her to join her. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more and hit the like button to help me out, and also leave a comment if you want me to explain your favorite film. Until next time, take care.